it's me, Yoko. For those who don't know me, I am a Japanese living in Japan who's a huge Trump supporter, and today I would like to talk about political correctness. I know that it's kind of outdated, or like everybody knows about it and you guys are more professional on it than me probably, but I just felt like I need to let it out and share with you guys, because or else I'm gonna fucking die. Did I just curse? What I mean is that it's not gonna be so much informative to you probably, but I thought that, you know, I'm a Trump supporter in Japan, and I'm a Japanese living in Japan, and I was born and raised here in Japan my entire life. So I thought maybe you're interested in what I'm thinking about political correctness, you know, like as a reference. So here we go. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this today is because the past week I didn't do anything, like anything. I didn't make videos. I didn't even think about making videos. I didn't work on the assigned translation job that my friend is offering, and he's gonna pay, but somehow I'm ignoring that. I didn't even reply to any emails for the entire week, which is crazy. And yeah, something was wrong with me, but I was really worn out. Like I was exhausted. And you guys sometimes leave comments like, oh, high energy, right? I'm such a high energy person, but the past week I couldn't feel it. I was really low energy, like lower than Jeb Bush. And I realized that I was so tired. I was sick of everything, like literally sick of everything. And I was thinking like, why, you know? And I was getting stressed out from that attitude of mine. So I started to ramble while playing Tetris. Don't judge me, but I play Tetris every day. I started to win so much because I was going really hardcore with the words that I was saying. And that's a good way to meditate, I guess. While playing Tetris and saying the things like freely, I realized that, oh my gosh, like these are the things I'm thinking inside of me, but it never comes out. Why? Because of political correctness. I'm always trying to be nice for others, and thus I am not being nice to myself and hurting myself. I have a disease called ulcerative colitis, which is actually the same with our prime minister. So I'm kind of like, part of me is kind of happy, you know. I feel like, oh, maybe smart people get that disease. But in reality, it comes from stress. Even though the doctors here, especially in Japan, are saying that, oh, we don't know the cause of it. I know for me, it's coming from stress. Like I know my body, and I know my circumstances, my life, and I just know where it's coming from and how my body is reacting and everything like that, because I fucking studied. Even though I'm aware of like some events happening and stuff, at the same time I realized that chronically I am feeling the stress from the society, and I came to the conclusion that I'm suppressing myself so much. So you guys can probably define political correctness better than me, or we can always look in the dictionary. But to me, what political correctness is, what seems like love, but it's not love. You know, like when I hear the word love, I feel so relaxed, you know, like my intestines are always like really stressed and so hard. But when I hear the word love, I feel really warm, and I feel relaxed and everything good, you know. But when I think about all the political correctness that I'm expected in the society, I feel really stressed out, like instantly. As you guys know, that is because it's like you are expected to suppress your feelings and also change your attitude for others, and thus you're disrespecting yourself. And of course, a lot of the people are sick of that and voted for President Trump, I think, in America. But not all of the voters you know, who voted for President Trump are about political correctness. So what I'm saying is that you guys are like a precious minority people still, you know. But yeah, political correctness is something that people think is good, but it's really harmful for you. So in other words, I think that I can say that political correctness is an idea of suppressing you and to let the society control you instead of you controlling the society. I hope that makes sense. As you guys know, political correctness is incorrect, you know, and it is supposed to bring peace and order, but look at the world today. People are misunderstanding how things work, and because of political correctness, we are having riots. Like, it's crazy. Like, people are smashing windows or shooting people, like, or breaking whatever the heck they want, or like attacking the police, whatever. Like, I thought that political correctness was supposed to bring peace, but it's working the other way around. And why are we sticking to this crap? Like, we are always thinking about the victimhood of things, like, oh, people will be offended, and even though usually it's the matter of how the people take it or deal with the problems that they face. It's so hard to do it in an abstract way, so I'm gonna give you an example. So this is going to be a little bit embarrassing, but whatever. Girls in my entire life, every time they notice my eyelashes, they go like, oh my gosh, you have long eyelashes. Oh, And recent years, they are like, oh my gosh, you have long eyelashes. Are they real? I mean, of course it's real. Like, oh, you have fake eyelashes or something? Oh, they do nowadays. So I guess other people are different, but for me, in order to have these long eyelashes, I need to have hair all over my body. You understand what I'm saying? I am a hairy person, so I make efforts to have smooth skin. Oh, I'm a monkey. And now let's take you guys to my memory of my elementary school days when I was 11 years old, which was when I was in the 5th grade. So my entire life, I've been a tomboy. Even today, well, some people in the comments are saying like, oh, Yoko is sweet, but she's not when it comes to comments, you know, like she goes really aggressive in the comment section. But then I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, you think I'm an ordinary girl talking about politics? Like, if I'm a sweet person, I wouldn't be talking about politics, you know what I mean? I was kind of a girl who would yell at the entire class to shut up, and also I would beat up boys. Like, I would get in a fist fight with boys. That's my elementary days, guys. Like, like, it's so funny, some people misunderstand me now that I'm a grown-up and I put on the makeup. Like, I'm still a tomboy inside. And so when I was 11 years old though, I wanted to be kind of cute sometimes. I was wearing pants to school all the time, but you know, I'm a girl still, and I wanted to wear a skirt one day because I wanted to feel cute, you know, I'm a female, let's enjoy that. So little hairy Yoko decides to wear a skirt to school one day. So I was happy wearing a skirt, and I sit in the classroom and I noticed instantly that the boys are freaking chuckling, looking at me, right? Especially down here. And I was like, oh boy, here it comes. And don't forget that this has something to do with political correctness. So 11 years old Yoko noticed that, and even though she knows what they're chuckling at, I asked one of the boys that are going like, you know, I asked him, I look at him straight and I ask him, what? And then he answers me like, your legs. So then I ask him like, what about my legs? And he goes, your legs, hairy, hairy. So the little hairy 11 years old Yoko looks at him straight again and say, so what? So then the boy was like, well, nothing. So the point I was trying to make at that time was like, so I'm hairy, like anybody can see that I have hair, and so like, why is that funny? Like, we're human beings, we're gonna have hair. Some people have little hair and others have so much hair. And if you have so much hair when you're an adult and it bothers you, you can always shave. What's the problem? Like, we are human. I accept that. And so why do you laugh at me being human? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me at the time. So I asked him that, and he couldn't chuckle at my legs anymore. But if this was not me and some other girl who doesn't use her brain, she'll get really sad. Like she'll be offended and at the same time very sad and depressed, and possibly she could kill herself maybe later years, because it can be a trauma to any girl. So the point I'm trying to make is that people are stupid. Like there are stupid people all the time. Like we can't stop people from being stupid. Especially recent years, we are focusing on the offenders who can say mean things, who can do terrible things to the innocent people. But in reality, we need to focus and do something about the people, the defenders, you know? Like you have to know how to take it, or how to defend yourself or protect yourself, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you should be mean to people, but people should learn how to get away with stupid people, you know? Usually the problems that they are seeing comes from themselves, you know? Why do you let stupid people offend you? I didn't let the stupid boys offend me when I was 11 years old. Like they would often ask me my weight too, because they thought that, you know, for girls, weight, like body weight, is an embarrassing topic. But I would just tell them like, oh, I'm like 50 kilos. Like I was really big. So I would just tell them, and they wouldn't bother me anymore, you know what I mean? So the people just need to learn things. And it's not like we need to regulate those boys. Boys are boys, like let them be boys, like whatever. Now we have to think about how people will receive the things that you are saying. How you receive it depends on the person, you know? It's not really about the people's words, I don't think. It's not making things any better, like even for people's health, for example. Leftists often say like, oh, I love my body, being fat is my right, whatever like that. But I'm like, being fat is a symptom of you not being healthy, you know? So I'm like, oh, being unhealthy is your right. Oh, I guess, oh, go ahead and die. Oh, this is so stupid. Everything is about money and business, and like, I love business, by the way, but like, this kind of business that torture people, I want it to stop, or I want people to be just wise enough to not be trapped by that. Everything is about advertisements, you know, the image, and you just brainwash yourself with all the images that you see in the world today. What you put in your head is as much important as what you put inside of your stomach, or what you put on your face, or what you use on your body, or the water that you drink, and everything is polluted nowadays. And at least I'm on the same level as you guys, I think, in Japan, and that's good because we can now walk together and try and make things better. Oh yeah. And another thing is that even Barbie dolls and everything, they're now selling the image of, oh, we accept who you are, like, oh, we'll have all skin colors, all body type and all that kind of things, even like disabled people. I'm not saying everything about it is bad, because we do need to feel accepted by ourselves and by the society and stuff like that. But the problem that I'm seeing is especially the body type, you know? Now there are like fat dolls or fat models in the fashion magazine and stuff. I'm not saying that people should be skinny as skeleton or anything, but if you are healthy, you're gonna not be looking fat. And of course, the food industry and medical industry, they're not gonna reveal their intention, you know, to let you stay unhealthy so that we can suck up your money. Like I said in the beginning, it seems like love, but it's not love. And it's about money. So people are not going to feel good looking at the fat dolls or fat fashion models. Why? Because they are going to stay unhealthy. And being unhealthy, they're gonna feel bad inside, and they're gonna end up feeling bad in their head and everything. And the actual problem that they need to see is that if you're really, really confident and proud of yourself, And if you can really accept yourself, you're not going to feel offended by looking at other people with other bodies, you know? Ooh, like I personally do not get offended by pretty girls. Why? Because I try my best with my face, with my body. You know, I make efforts and I know where I stand. Okay, maybe I'm not that gifted, but whatever, I'm doing my best, and I don't think other people can do what I am doing if they had my body. So, why do you fucking care? Does this political correctness really make you feel any better? If you want to feel better about everything, your race, your skin color, your body type, or whatever you have on your face, like acne or whatever, which I have also. So are you gonna feel good when people lie to you? I don't think so. I want to get better. And there's things that I can change and cannot change. And we all need to figure out the line, you know, and what you can change, you should change and feel good about yourself. And what you can't change, you just have to see differently, you know? Like, look at me. I am Asian. I'm so Asian. I have black hair, black eyes, so boring, and flat chest. I wish I had blue eyes or something. That would be so cool. But you know what? I hear that black eyes are kind of mysterious, and this thick hair can be very beautiful if you take care of it well, while white girls suffer from like a thin cat-ish hair, you know. And I don't get offended when white people are praised, because I admire the beauty that they have, or their skills, or whatever that they have. I'm gonna admire everything that's good, you know? People in the world need to realize that it's not about offenders, and it's about the receivers or defenders who have to accept themselves. It's not about the stimuli, it's about how people take it. Like, we need to have an order in the society, but if we know about the intention, we don't necessarily need to use political correctness to bring peace to the world. We can just accept each other and, you know, be proud of ourselves and coexist. You know, don't let stupid offenders get to you. It's just a matter of how you defend yourself, protect yourself. You need to be more wise, smarter, stronger. That's something that we need in this society today. The world today is full of intended information to sell you more things, or get your votes, or as a result judging, lots of judging, and also there are not enough love in the society. What we really are lacking is self-love. Don't you think? That we are always thinking about what others would think, and we forget about ourselves, and that's why you can even get sick like me, and I don't want people to get sick. So please take care of yourself and be nice to yourself. Of course, being nice to others will always make you feel better in the long run, but if you lose the balance and only respect others and disrespect yourself, it's not gonna be good for the society even, because you need to be productive and healthy for the society. So you shouldn't lose the balance. So we can keep complaining about political correctness, and it's a good argument, and I'm gonna continue talking about political correctness with you guys. But at the same time, I feel like what you and I can do is to actually bring the productivity, which is, so if corrupted politicians or corporations can work and agitate people with intention, I think you and I can do the same thing, you know, to bring awareness. And also we need to start this campaign, which is to treat ourselves well. So we need to show how to accept each other and how to accept ourselves by ourselves, things like that. Things are so silly, but we are so serious in this modern generation, and it's so stupid. Why can't we just release ourselves and be honest with each other and fucking live our life instead of being fake to each other. I'm sick of things being fake, and I bet that you guys are too. And so let's release that by yelling. If you watched till this point of the video, let's put the word duct tape in the comment section below so that I will know that you guys actually watched the entire video. So if you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to this channel and also like this video. And also, if you could check out my video on Patreon page where I explain why I need the help, and yeah, that will be very much appreciated. Thank you. So spread my message to your friends, families, and everyone on the internet. That'll be cool. Okay, I'm gonna go now. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.